This is the Awesome Matt Podcast. I'm Austin.
This is Matt.
And this week we watched Jackass Forever. Quick synopsis for Jackass 4. Never heard of Jackass. But the Jackass crew returns for one final role, possibly, which is more than 20 years from when the original movie came out. This time, new actors, new stunt doubles. Let's see how it goes. But Matt, this is a pretty big deal for you. What did you like about Jackass 4?
I think my biggest like really is just I got what I paid for. If you've seen a Jackass movie, if you've liked a Jackass movie, there's nothing else to pitch here. Just like, hey, watch some people get hurt in funny ways. So I really enjoyed it. This is a movie. I think I may have mentioned last week. This is a movie that like holds a special place in my heart because the Jackass movies were part of like the breakup ritual in high school. If a friend of ours got dumped and they were feeling pretty down, we went to a gas station and got like a bunch of candy and we watched a Jackass movie just to kind of give them some like dumb fun and get their mind off of it. And so I watched this movie with those two friends that we had this breakup ritual with. This was similar to us seeing Into the Spider-Verse together, these same two friends, where we had seen Spider-Man 2 together in the theater and it was like a huge deal. So to see something like Into the Spider-Verse, it just felt like we were coming full circle. So it felt that way here, getting to see it with these two. It was a fun movie. I did enjoy the other thing I really enjoyed was it was the fun community experience. I think the hardest I've ever laughed in a movie theater was probably Jackass 2, when I saw Jackass 2 in the movie theaters. And getting to be in another theater where everyone was just dying laughing at like really awful stuff was just fun. And that's what I think it's always been about the community experience for me. So it was a lot of fun. But I also really, really, really enjoyed the opening scene. It was and okay, so this is like the hilarious and kind of embarrassing thing. That penis, I really didn't realize was like a for real penis until like later into it than I should have. Like I thought it was like I definitely knew it was like a penis. I just thought it was like a funny puppet that was meant to look like a penis. And then they kind of showed it and I was like, oh, that's like been a real penis this whole time.
That penis has been in your life for a long time, Matt.
It's true. I've seen it many, many, many times. So that was fun. I thought that was a really cool, interesting thing for them to do. But it was good. I mean, it was a fun movie. I think Bam being gone was not necessarily like this movie did not feel hindered by that at all. Like his presence was not missed for me. Let's see, what else did I like? I want to mention a few more things. I enjoyed seeing how aged they were. I mean, because even at the end of the third movie, they kind of showed some old footage as well. But when they kind of showed like some of these new stunts from this movie alongside some of the old stunts, it's like they have aged a lot. Like this has got to be their last run. This has got to be their last Jackass movie. I can't imagine, in particular, Johnny Knoxville. I mean, I think Johnny Knoxville probably took the hardest hit in this, and I cannot imagine him doing this again. I did once hear that Johnny Knoxville, like, he wants to go out in a blaze of glory. Like, he is not planning on dying a regular old way. And so I just wonder if, like, he's going to keep doing stuff like this until he dies on camera. I don't know. But yeah, it was exactly what I was looking for in a Jackass movie. So there was nothing, because I never watched the TV show, really. I pretty much only have seen the movies because I didn't have cable growing up. So my only exposure to Jackass has just been these 4 movies. And I'm super happy with just those 4 movies. But anyway, sorry. I talk a lot. Austin, what did you like?
Yeah, so let me actually, it's not in my notes, but the fact that you said that like makes me a little upset, but also like a little excited. So Chris Pontius and Steve-O, they had their own show, which is The Wild Boys. Do you know what the premise of it was?
I owned the whole first season of Wild Boys.
Okay.
So yes, I do.
Yeah.
So let me also mention this. Did you notice that Manny Puig wasn't here, or however you say his name?
Like when they
I looked it up.
Whoa.
Yeah, I looked it up. I think I from what I read, it sounded like he got COVID during before they were supposed to start or something like that. But he acted like he wasn't, like he had other things that he was working on. So I was surprised not to see him here. But
yeah, it was like the tarantula bit that they were doing that I was like, wait, like where's Manny in this? Like this would normally be like Manny's whole, anyways. So Chris Pontius and Steve-O, I always loved like the things that they have done with like the animals. So the vulture one where like they're like dressed up as like skeletons and like the vulture comes out like that really felt like a Wild Boys skit.
Yes.
Kudos to freaking Wee Man on that though. Like that would be too much for me personally. And I love the one kid's random dad, there, Dark Shark, I think is his name.
Yeah.
He was given like real responses of like how people are gonna react to this stuff. They're like, no, dude, like get this bird off me. No, I can't do this. Like, no. Yeah.
The way he grabbed people with the spider one. Oh, dude, that was probably the hardest one for me to watch because I hate spiders. And if that had happened to me, I would be pissed. I could not do something like that.
Oh,
so that was fun.
But yeah, so into some of the skits, knowing that Chris Pontius was involved with more than just his penis, because that seems to be like his role in the Jackass movies. Is like, hey man, like how can I get my dick in this? So they had some Wild Boy stuff in there. Danger Dave, man. I would probably say he easily got the worst of it in this movie.
Who's Danger Dave?
Danger Dave is the one who has the mohawk, who did the cup check.
I thought it was Aaron McGee.
Is that Aaron McGee?
I tried to look it up, and I could be wrong. I thought it was he's the one. See, it's funny. We'll have to talk about that later too, because I put that in my dislikes.
Oh no! Oh, Danger Aaron is his Jackass name. So, but yeah, he easily got it the worst, in my own personal opinion, from like the cup check challenge to the bear one. Oh my god, dude, I was squirming so bad at the bear one, and he's like, it's biting me, it's biting me, it's biting me.
That was like real fear, dude. The look in his face, it did not seem like he was hamming it up, like, because you could see like he was absolutely terrified, but he absolutely was like, I have to stay still. Like if I start freaking out, this is gonna be worse. Oh, dude. Yeah, anyway, sorry, keep going. That was your like though. Your like was Aaron McGee.
Yeah. So like him being in there and like just throwing himself forward, even in like the nut check like trivia game challenge one. Oh my god.
Oh jeez.
Just whenever there was just somebody who was gonna get the blunt end of it, it always seemed to be him. But like he's a good sport about it. I don't know if it was a joke, but on the opening nights, he mentioned that he did lose a testicle. I don't know if it's real.
Shut up.
But based on the damage that I saw there, he might have. But I do have his profile pulled up though. He does have one kid, so at least like his name will go on.
I'm not sure I totally believe that, based solely on the fact that like as it was happening, he didn't seem to react like he had lost a nut. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, if he did, I wouldn't be surprised. But I also wouldn't be surprised if he didn't.
Yeah, so I felt he was fantastic in this movie. And then the new people, like I know that we had talked about it, where it's like there's gonna be some new people coming in. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm gonna call it Poopies here. Poopies, I feel like did bring value to the movie.
He had the stupidest name of everyone. Yeah, but I actually thought he was pretty good. I enjoyed him.
Like I personally introduced him as Poopies. I was like, oh, no, he looks like an idiot. And then he is an idiot, but like he's like a good idiot. What was the snake kiss one that he had to do? Is like the mime? Oh my god! Like number one, snakes freak me out like that. But like two, he went in there and did it. And I love how like the insect snake dude was just like up and down, just slowly getting in there. I think it's bit twice in the face like it's nothing.
So I'm reading this here. We filmed so many. This is Johnny Knoxville. We filmed so many cup test things with Aaron that didn't even make the movie. Oftentimes we would schedule the cup test on the same day, so he got the softball, then the pogo stick on the same day, and he left in an ambulance, and no one went to check on him. Oh, that's so mean. But apparently, like what I'm reading here is like he like really did lose. He lost a nut in this.
Wow. Jeez. Yeah, because like in the interview that I saw, he's like, yeah, but like he's like, I don't think anybody got seriously hurt. He's like, I did lose a testicle though. It's just like, and like it was like a pause, and it's like, what? So,
yeah.
Not lying. He's 45. He's okay. He's there. But overall, though, like as it was going on, I had completely lost track of all time that was going on. And when the movie ended, like I didn't want it to end. Like I wanted it to keep going and like other stuff to happen. And like I was just absorbing it so much. It'd been such a long time since I watched something like this that like my tank was empty and they were filling it up as it was going on. And I definitely wanted more. But probably for the sake of like Johnny Knoxville and Danger Aaron, that's probably not a good idea.
Yeah.